back to a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing another Dallas Mavericks rebuild. Today we have some exciting news because Dirk Nowitzki plans to return next season. Yes, you heard that right. Dirk Nowitzki is going to play another season. He does not plan on retiring. He wants to play another season with the Dallas Mavericks, which I think is absolutely insane. So today what we're going to do is we're going to pretty much leave Dirk Nowitzki the same freaking, like the same stat, same age, of course, and we're going to boost him all the way up to his prime rating. So let's see. I mean, like, he used to be like a 96 back in the day. We're gonna boost Dirk Nowitzki all the way back up to a 96 in today's rebuild. So we're gonna be doing that today, guys. Should be some exciting stuff. So we'll have Dirk Nowitzki on a 1-year contract after this, so we're gonna have to re-sign him if he does decide not to retire. So other than that, guys, I just wanted to announce a quick little update around this video, what we're going to be doing. So Dirk Nowitzki, prime Dirk Nowitzki, Mavericks rebuild. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys kick back, relax, and enjoy, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're new. Let's jump right into it. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We're in the offseason doing and starting this Dallas Mavericks Dirk Nowitzki rebuild. He decides to retire, but of course we're going to override the decision, bring Dirk Nowitzki right back. So welcome to the team. At age 40, you are a 94 overall. Pretty much really good player all around. So love to see that. And then we're gonna get right into the rebuild mode. So basically that's how we're gonna do it today. So a lot of these contracts just really don't matter. And then we're gonna go to league meetings, of course, and get this show on the road, guys. So what do you guys like? It's awesome to see that Dirk Nowitzki is coming back. I like to see that, and it's really cool. We're gonna have a good draft pick. I hope we have the second pick. Okay, I will absolutely take that, of course. And yeah, so I'm really excited because Dirk Nowitzki coming back is pretty cool news to hear about, because you don't really expect that. I thought for sure he might be done after this season, but I mean, the man's a fighter. You can't really ever doubt him. I mean, it's kind of hard to. So I really don't want any of these guys back. Seth Curry might have been nice, but I mean, we can just re-sign him if we need to. He's a pretty cheap option out there. Of course, I'm going to trade Wesley Matthews as soon as I get the chance. I really don't want to pay him as much money as he wants. Or that he's going to ask for. So we have the second pick. I mean, I think we take DeAndre Ayton here, of course, but of course it's, you know, the cards might not fall in my hand to take him. So whoever has number, oh no, not sim to end. No. Did I sim to end? Okay, sim to next user pick. That's what I wanted. All right, so that scared me. I thought I clicked sim to end for a second because I definitely want to make my pick if I can. So I'm guessing the Suns probably took DeAndre Ayton, but of course you never know. So Hassan White to Rudy Gobert, the 7th pick, move down and get Buddy Hield. 9th and get Tim Hardaway, get Paul Millsap, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Ayton. They did take DeAndre Ayton. So do I want to trade for DeAndre Ayton, or do I want to wait? I feel like I get DeAndre Ayton quite a lot, but if I'm the Mavericks and DeAndre Ayton was available for trade, I would take it, absolutely. I kind of like this trade, moving down to the 7th pick and getting Buddy Hield, just because Buddy Hield is going to be the Mavericks need a shooting guard, and I think Buddy Hield maybe on the Dallas Mavericks could be kind of nice, because absolutely after we trade Wesley Matthews, we're going to need a starting shooting guard. So I think I'm going to take Buddy Hield here and move down to the 7th pick. I think that's the best option here. Of course, we're going to lose out on maybe a lot of these other guys, but hopefully my thinking here is that someone falls to us and maybe someone takes a terrible pick. We'll see. I definitely am curious to see if that was a decent trade, because I never moved down like that. But I mean, Buddy Hield is going to be a nice starting shooting guard. Of course, we could have took Luka Doncic, but Buddy Hield, of course, like I said, it's going to be a nice starting shooting guard next to Dirk and Harrison Barnes, if we do decide to keep Harrison Barnes here. And we'll go ahead and check the trade offers again. I doubt I'll like anything. I should definitely check who's left, and then I'll come back. Let's come back. Let's see who's left. So we got Grayson Allen. We got Emmanuel. Trae Young is still here. Ooh, that's intriguing. Trae Young to Dallas Mavericks. Mohamed Bamba, Trevin Duval, LaGerald Vick. Trae Young is definitely intriguing, but I will definitely see who's left. So let's see who's left out here, and we'll make our decision from there, because I'm not sure what the trades are. We'll make our decision from there. The Kings swap best, 12th pick. We can move down 5 more picks. No need for that. Hassan White, Dennis Schroeder, Dwight Howard, Rudy Gobert. We could bring in Rudy Gobert, but I think getting Trae Young could be kind of interesting and be a nice dynamic to this team. and we can go sign a center, DeAndre Jordan maybe if we can get him. So I'm going to take Trae Young here, guys. I think a backcourt of Trae Young and Dennis Smith Jr. might be kind of intriguing. Of course, Buddy Hield's gonna have to hit the bench now, but that's all good in the hood. No need to really trip over that. So Trae Young, welcome to the Dallas Mavericks. A lot of people have this guy painted as a bust. I'm not so sure. We'll have to wait and see, of course, because you know, you just don't know until they get in the NBA and they really start playing, and then you can kind of make some judgments from here and there, but you just don't know. You really don't know. It's kind of hard to tell in the beginning, so of course we'll see. Trae Young, welcome to Dallas Mavericks. Player options, Dirk Nowitzki accepts, and of course Wesley Matthews accepts as well. Gonna trade Wesley Matthews here right now. Definitely do not want you on my team, guy, my dude. So who else we got? We got Dwight Powell, who has actually had a decent season, but I mean, of course it's on a bad team, so I'm not sure. Ooh, it's like off from the 7th pick. I definitely don't want to do that. Wesley Matthews, let's trade your way. I definitely don't want anything too crazy for you back. I just want to get your salary off my team. That's pretty much the goal here. You get Tony Bradley, you get Josh Hart, which isn't a bad deal, which I might come back to that. Josh Hart could just dump him. I'm just going to dump him to the Spurs. We'll do that. Josh Hart's not going to be amazing by any means. I might not even get in minutes. And now look what we got. So we got Dennis Smith Jr., JJ Barea. I'm going to keep JJ Barea because he's just been with the Mavericks for a very long time. Trae Young, Buddy Hield, Harrison Barnes, Dirk Nowitzki, and Dwight Powell. So I'm cool with how it's looking. Do we want to keep Trae Young as a backup point guard, or do we want to start him next to Dennis Smith Jr.? What do we want to do? I think I'm gonna start him next to Dennis Smith Jr. Buddy Hield can come off, or he can come off the bench for Buddy Hield. Whatever we want to do, I'm not really sure. We'll figure it out. But Harrison Barnes, of course, and then Dirk Nowitzki and Dwight Powell. Let's see how much money we got. We got 47 million cap space. An acquisition like DeAndre Jordan would be nice. What else do we really need? I mean, I don't think we have pretty much a starting rotation if we'd like to. Harrison Barnes, Dirk Nowitzki, and then we need a center. So a center is definitely a need here. I'm going to go for DeAndre Jordan because the Mavericks were interested in him a long time ago, so I don't see why they wouldn't be anymore. So DeAndre Jordan would be a nice acquisition to this team. He'd get the boards and play defense. That's exactly what you'd want a guy like DeAndre Jordan for. So I'm going to give him player option. I'm not going to try to overpay the crap out of him, but I definitely want him here, but he might go back to the Mavericks or the Clippers, it looks like. So, I mean, Clint Capella wouldn't be bad either, but he usually gets matched. So I'll try, but I doubt it's going to happen. Enes Kanter. I mean, Enes Kanter, I want, like, I'm not that high on Enes Kanter. Is it just me, or I'm not that high on him? Like, I don't know what it is, but I got DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I get him a lot. Nurkic would be intriguing, but I'm not really feeling Nurkic. Tyreek Evans. What else we got? We got Brook Lopez. Let's see if DeAndre Jordan accepts. Clint Capella accepts. Let's see. Rockets, yeah, they match him, and DeAndre Jordan goes back to the Clippers. So kind of struck out there, and we're no Boogie Cousins. So what could we really get out here? I mean, we might have to wait till next offseason to get a center. Maybe Hassan Whiteside will be available next season. We'll grab him. We could do something like that maybe. We'll get it figured out, and I'll meet you guys at the rotation. So this rotation is kind of mediocre at best. We got Dennis Smith Jr., Trae Young. That is the big acquisitions of the season. I feel like Trae Young is going to definitely be a star of this team, and Dennis Smith Jr. if everything works out, of course. Harrison Barnes is still going to be there to score the ball. Dirk Nowitzki is going to be playing like his prime self. Ed Davis, I'm very high on Ed Davis in real life because I love him for what he does for the Portland Trail Blazers. There just wasn't a better center to sign out there. I'm going to aim for getting Hassan Whiteside this next upcoming offseason, a guy like that or something, if we can afford him, because of course we're going to have to give Dirk Nowitzki a bunch of money if we override him again, or he might retire. Who knows? I'm not sure. If he does retire, it's going to be in a tight situation. I'm not sure if I can override him again or not. I hope he doesn't retire, but I don't know, man. Ed Davis, of course, on the team, Buddy Hield, Kyle Anderson, Dwight Powell, JJ Barea, which I'm starting to think if Dirk Nowitzki does, like, that would be kind of... It would kind of suck if he does retire, because I think you can only override a retirement one time for a player. So maybe I should just do this one season. I mean, we'll figure it out, guys. I'm not sure, because if Dirk Nowitzki is going to retire, it's going to ruin the whole point of the video if he retires and then he's not on the team anymore. It would be kind of useless. So we'll see how this season goes. I might make a move at the NBA trade deadline or something like that. So definitely simulate to the trade deadline, and we'll see how the team is doing, and might make a move or something, and we'll get it all figured out. So I'm going to simulate to the trade deadline, and we're gonna definitely see where we should go from there. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Guys, so I'm at the NBA trade deadline, and this is intriguing, guys. I'm not really sure what I should do right now, but I think I'm gonna trade Harrison Barnes for center and then aim to get a small forward in the offseason. So basically my move here is we can go get Hassan Whiteside, of course, and then we'll have to pay him in the offseason, or we can just get Rudy Gobert, who is younger. And I think honestly Hassan Whiteside to the Mavericks makes more sense to me, but for the purposes of not having like Rudy Gobert being younger and pretty much being able to do the same thing, I'm going to bring Rudy Gobert to the team, and of course he'll be our starting center of the future. So I'm not even sure how Ed Davis has been, like how he's done. Let's see how he's done as a starter. I mean, 7 points, 10 rebounds. Would love to see more from Ed Davis, of course, but I mean, he's no starter by any means. Of course, on 2K, he's no starter. I could see him potentially being a decent starter if he was given the opportunity in real life, but other than that, we're gonna kind of have a big hole at small forward. Of course, Kyle Anderson can step up there if need be. And I'm just trying to figure out maybe if we should trade our 2019 pick, like, because it's going to be good. I mean, should we trade it, though? Let's see. Let's just see. If we trade the 2019 pick, which will be probably a good pick because we're pretty bad right now. We're not doing too great. It's a 2.5 star worth rating. So, I mean, we could get Hassan Whiteside, of course, bring him to the team. Kemba Walker, that's kind of intriguing, but don't need a point guard. Paul Millsap, yeah, just not gonna do anything too desperate like that. Let's look at the rotation now. Let's see what we got. So we got Kyle Anderson stepping up in the rotation. I'm honestly not too mad about that. I can live with that. Dennis Smith Jr., Trae Young, Kyle Anderson, Dirk Nowitzki, Rudy Gobert, Buddy Hield, Ed Davis, Dwight Powell, and JJ Barea. So I can live with that. I think it makes our team just a little bit better. Of course, I am still scared that Dirk Nowitzki is going to retire. I mean, if he retires, I guess he retires. Not much you can do about it. Other than that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of the season. So Dirk Nowitzki does in fact retire, so we're gonna have to move on without him, unfortunately. I really didn't want him to. I even like made his age to like 30 so he wouldn't retire, but fortunately he decided to retire, so we're gonna have to be moving forward without him. So of course the draft pick does become more important now, especially since Dirk has retired. So let's see what pick we get. The 7th pick. I'm definitely going to try to move up because we're going to need a high draft pick. I just have a feeling we're going to need a high draft pick. So Michael Stauffer, if you want to come to the team, that would be greatly appreciated. And he rejects. Thank you. I appreciate you. You can go sign with another team then. Larry Drew, you want to come to the team? I mean, come on. I just need someone. I really don't pay much attention. What? No. No. And no. And no. No. What? I don't. Blocked? Is that a new thing? I've never even seen that before. Oh, well. Okay. Oh, that makes sense because he's on a different team. Oh, okay. Dude, a lot of people want D. Jones. Who is D. Jones? The assistant? I don't know. Oh. This guy? No? Who's D. I don't even... Oh, Dash Jones. Head scout. Yeah, man. He's staying here. Don't you take him. All right. Now we have the 7th pick. Want to move up, of course. That is going to be very important here. So cap holds. Dwight Powell, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm definitely going to be trading Dwight Powell today, though. I do not want him back. So what do we have available to trade? Not much. So let's see. If we can move up to, I don't even know who's good out here. I think Zion Williamson is in this draft class. Prospect scouting. RJ Barrett. I don't think I've ever gotten Zion Williamson, to be honest. I don't think I ever have. Bull is here. Might take, I guess I'm going to have to get, or should I? Is there a better small forward? No, not really. I mean, Antetokounmpo is out here. Giannis' little brother. Sharif O'Neal. I guess we might want to take Zion Williamson. So, gonna want to move up here. So, we got the 7th pick, of course. Let's move up to the number 1. Or number 2. Let's go number 2. Number 2 pick. I mean, I guess we can try for the number 1 pick. I doubt it's going to work. I'll give you my 2nd rounders and this 2nd rounder, and then I'll give you my 1st for next year. Let's see if they take this. They still don't want to take it. I'll give you my 1st for the next year after that, and they take it. So we got the number 1 pick. Gonna take Zion Williamson in that draft, and then what do we got out here? So we're gonna need to reject all these guys. Don't want any of you guys back. Barea, I'm not bringing you back either. Dwight Powell, definitely don't want to bring you back. And Buddy Hield, is he a free agent? Oh, he has a team option, so definitely don't want to do that. Okay, so now let's get an NBA draft. Let's go ahead and draft Zion Williamson to replace Dirk Nowitzki. I'm not really sure how much he'll replace Dirk Nowitzki's production, but nonetheless, we do have to take Zion Williamson or someone better, but of course I think Zion Williamson is the best one available as far as positions we need. So Zion Williamson, welcome to the team. Let's go ahead and simulate to the end, and we'll live with Zion Williamson as a Dallas Maverick. So welcome to the team, Zion Williamson from Duke. Other selection, yes, I'm glad you like this selection. A lot of people complain when I make draft picks on here. 77 overall, so nothing crazy, but nonetheless, welcome to the team. Is going to play for the Mavericks. Great pick. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. And let's go ahead and get through the rest of this offseason. Now, when we go through the rest of... Someone took Cayman. All right, Zion Williamson. Player options. Buddy Hield. All right, accept all these. And then we got a nice free agency class. Qualifying offers, not there. And then moratorium day. Let's see what we got. So we got a lot of nice free agents out here. How much money we got? We got 40 million in cap space. And I mean, do we keep Dwight Powell? I think we should trade him. I think we're gonna trade Dwight Powell. I think I can get a better power forward for cheaper. Let's see. Power forwards, Beverly. Power forwards, Kelly Olynyk, not cheaper. Or we can just dump him, honestly. Whatever we want to do. Juan Selena Gomez. I feel like the Spurs offer me like picks all the time, and I just really appreciate the San Antonio Spurs for doing that. So now we got 50 million cap space to work with. We got a starting point guard, 2 shooting guards, a small forward, a power forward, and 2 centers. So I think we most definitely want a starting small forward out of everything, and maybe a starting power forward. So we need some starting forwards for sure. So let's see what we got in moratorium day. A starting small forward for sure. Carmelo Anthony, not digging that. Bogdan. All right, Jimmy Butler. I am digging Jimmy Butler. Let's go Jimmy Butler. Let's go offer Jimmy Butler a contract here. Give him as much money as the boy wants, because I want Jimmy Butler here. So let's do that. And who else we got out here? Kemba Walker, Tobias Harris. I wouldn't mind him as well. Someone needs to pay him, so let's give Tobias Harris some money. And maybe a power forward. What we got for power forwards? Paul Millsap, Bobby Portis, Mirotic, nothing too crazy. Hassan Whiteside, Dwight Howard, Vucevic, Dwayne Dedman. I mean, I got Karl Towns in the last video. Don't want to do it again, to be honest. So Jokic, as much as I know you won't accept this contract, I will throw it at you anyway, because why not? Maybe one day you will accept. So there you go. Now we got Jimmy Butler. Ooh. And I'm pretty sure Jokic is an unrestricted free agent, to be honest, guys. So can we get both? No. I wonder how much we are far off from getting both. Like, that would be... Like, I can't remember. I don't even think there's, like, any big contracts we could dump. I mean, if we traded Rudy Gobert, I feel like we could get both. Should we do it? I think it'd be worth it. So, trading Rudy Gobert. Let's trade Rudy Gobert. And I think Jokic and Jimmy Butler would be absolutely worth it. So, what could we get for Rudy Gobert? Of course, we're going to have a big hole at small forward now. Or, I mean, center, not small forward. Or you can get a cheaper power forward. That's always an option too. Zach LaVine, Dirk Favors, Parsons, Drew Holiday. I wonder how much money we really need. Blake Griffin would be nice, but just too much money. Randall, that's not saving us any money. Wiggins, not saving us any money. Yusuf Nurkic. So guys, I think I'm gonna make up a trade real quick to get a cheaper center / power forward. Guys, I'm not sure if this makes a ton of sense, but we just got Kyle Kuzma and Julius Randle for Rudy Gobert. Traded a bunch of draft picks as well. So gonna flip Julius Randle real quick. All right, so when we get in here, we're gonna be signing Jokic, who is listed right now as a center, I believe. Yes, he is a center, a starting. Yes, a center. I'm pretty sure he's a center right now. So we can move him power forward easily, but I think what we want to do, move Kyle Kuzma to small forward, because that's gonna solve. No, it's not. That's gonna actually Kyle Kuzma power forward. Zion Williamson. All right, we'll leave Kuzma as a power forward. So we'll do that, and then we're gonna trade Julius Randle, and Jimmy Butler's gonna be starting small forward. So I don't know what we're gonna get for Julius Randle just yet. What do we really need? I mean, a backup point guard, I guess, would be nice. So let's trade Julius Randle. I'm not even sure. I mean, what's a cheap? No, definitely not. Backup point guard. John Collins would be nice. Isaiah Thomas. I'm curious. I don't know how much money we need, to be honest, like to sign. I feel like we're not too far off. TJ, like, I mean, would 4 million really save it? Like, give us the amount of money to sign? I mean, I don't really want Isaiah Thomas, to be honest, now that I think about it. Derrick Rose. Should I just take Derrick Rose for Julius Randle, as much as I don't really want to do that? I mean, this is a salary dump no matter what. John Collins, I guess, welcome to the team. I mean, I feel like let's do that. So John Collins, now we should be able to sign Jimmy Butler and Nikola Jokic, and let's go. So that is an off season if you ask me. So yeah, so I will definitely take that any day. Now we have a logjam at power forward. Do we move one of these guys to small forward? We're gonna move Jimmy Butler to small forward. So I guess maybe move Kuzma to small forward, and then Kyle Anderson can like trade for a backup point guard and Kyle Anderson. I guess we'll do that. Kyle Anderson. I feel like I get Kuzma every video, guys. I need to stop getting Kuzma. That's for sure. Beverly. Let's get. All right. Beverly is fine with me. Welcome to the team. And then now, just like that, guys, we should be able to take these guys in. Jimmy Butler and Nikola Jokic, guys. I've never had that. I've never gotten Jokic before, so I'm pretty satisfied right now. Jimmy Butler, small forward, and now look at the team. So now we got Beverly, Smith, Buddy Hield, Trae Young, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Kuzma, John Collins, Zion Williamson, Jokic, and Ed Davis. That is absolute insane, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead, see you guys at the rotation. For this rotation, we're gonna be doing Dennis Smith Jr., Trae Young, Jimmy Butler, John Collins, Jokic, Kyle Kuzma, Buddy Hield, Zion Williamson, and Patrick Beverly. That is an absolute nice rotation. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and see you guys at the end of the season. Let's see how this team does, and honestly hope this team does wonders for me. So at the end of the season, we are 61-21, the second seed in the Western Conference. 17 points per game for Jokic, 15 for Dennis Smith Jr., 14 for Trae Young, 14 for Jimmy Butler, and 11 for John Collins, Kyle Kuzma with 10, Zion Williamson with 10, and Buddy Hield with almost 10. So now facing the San Antonio Spurs in the first round. Let's simply come around and see if we can beat the San Antonio Spurs, and we are up 3-2, move on in 6. Facing the Los Angeles Lakers, very interesting. We are up 3-1, and we move on in 5. Facing the Golden State Warriors, let's finish the hot streak, guys. Let's beat the Golden State Warriors, and we are eliminated in 5 by 2K once again. I'm calling the Golden State Warriors 2K from now on because they're the team that eliminates me every freaking time. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button if you did enjoy. Of course, hit that subscribe button as well if you have not been subscribed already. This is Crushables, and I'm saying peace.